the booth, we break it all down. The Vault Studio, the best show in town. Show in town, let's show in town, let's show in town. Lights on, mic check, game time, let's go. Jay George, Scotty running the show. Rock on the mix, keeping it tight. NFL talk every day, every night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vault Studio live show for your... Are we week 11 now?
Week 11.
Week 11
This
preview.
NFL season is careening by.
Week 11 or week 10?
No, week 10 was last week, I'm sure of it.
Week 11.
Week
Yeah.
11.
Thank you,
go.
thank you, Tosh. Shout out to Tom.
Shout out to Tommy on the ones and twos. It's
Right,
why
does say
he's
week
here.
11 up there, yeah.
Yeah, because you see...
It's nice to be loved. Listen to the pod on through the
Oh,
week.
bro. We are on. We're on some vibes here.
I'm on Team Tommy, especially when I've got the mouse on the couch. Kind of do. I'm like, God, I need... And then we'll be like, oh, we should look this up. Like, damn it.
Now looking up. Tom. Tom.
Yeah. So yeah, we're also joined by Big Spanakopiter over
Yeah,
here.
the boys.
No Tzatziki tears this week after a
Tzatziki
big
tears.
win.
Good win.
And Big
And-
Scotty over there as well. Big quads they call him.
might have a few tears this week. I reckon.
Doing some tears, you reckon?
Scotty might have some tears this week.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it'll be right.
Ooh, what we'll talk about there is
We're,
some
we're going to get talking. We're gonna get into it.
big football games to talk about. And we'll start with one
Season-
that wasn't a big game.
Season-defining games coming up.
You'd
Yeah.
almost say the season starts now.
Before we get into the games, we've got to
Yeah.
shout out our sponsor.
We've got to shout. out
Oh
everybody.
my god! Oh my god!
See, this is what we need. Tom.
Fuck, my Malaka over here forgot about that sponsorship.
So, Dave, I'm sorry, man. I'm working with him. What can I do?
Yeah,
There's
shout
only
out-
so much I could do.
Sporting Globe Churnside Park. Make sure you get in, download the app, change your sponsorship to the Vault Studio, and then get your ass into the building, buy some yummy food, get some of those boneless chicken bites. My lord, oh, they're so good.
They do sound good.
Yeah, you want the Chipotle dry rub with the ranch?
Nah, you just want the
Outstanding.
barbecue.
Yeah, Scotty likes the barbecue. It's weird for you because you don't like sauce at all. So
He's a connoisseur.
yeah, and if there's any pepper on it, he's fucked. Like he cannot handle the heat.
He's a,
Pepper. Yeah.
he's a white man through and through. There's no doubt.
Yes, Shout out-
100%.
just anyone who normally watches on Instagram. Instagram's down for the live at the moment.
Oh, really?
We just won't go live. We're not sure why.
All right.
It's-
Facebook and YouTube it
Facebook
is.
and YouTube it is. But yeah,
Are we on the TikTok for the young ones? Or?
Nah.
we're on the TikTok for clips, not for anything live. So
No
but yeah,
live.
get onto all your social media. Make sure you give us a follow.
We'll work on that for
all
next
of
year,
it.
guys. Yeah.
Plenty of clips. TikTok is the hardest platform to go live on in the world.
Is that right? Why?
It just won't let you do anything as a group. Like you have to do it individually. It's a smart business model by them. They want you, if you're on that, they want you to be on a phone
Exclusively on that.
exclusively on that.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's built for the kids walking the street asking people dumb questions to get rude responses and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That's really all it's
A
for.
lot of idiot kids. Yeah. Good games coming up. Let's talk about the Thursday night game.
Yeah, this was not a good game in the slightest. I did not enjoy this game.
Good uniform.
I'm sure if you're a Pats fan,
If you
would
were a
have enjoyed
Patriots fan, this was a brilliant game because it was 14-0 in the blink of an eye and the game was basically over.
If
Yeah.
you're a Trayvon Henderson
Fantasy
fantasy owner,
it. Mm.
you are, like myself, laughing.
Do you
My
think-
team has turned around.
Do you think Vrabel was playing chess when everyone in the world was playing checkers with him? Because it was like, I'm going to hold him until I actually want him. Do you
I
reckon there
think-
was a reason he didn't play him a lot?
Nah. Well, he's still not playing fantastic. He's just...
He just got a
doing
couple
enough.
of touchdowns.
Yeah.
He scored 5 touchdowns in 2 weeks. which
That's all I
is-
need.
And I think what do you have? A rushing and receive, 2 rushing and 1 receiving.
2 receiving, 1 rushing, I
one
think.
rushing. So it's up there. He got two
Two rushing, yeah.
two
Oh,
rushing,
2 rushing, 1
one
receiving.
receiving. He played very well. He's just got such a burst.
Yeah.
Like such a burst when he gets through that O-line, which is what they don't have with their other backs. And it looks like, what's the other
Stevenson,
one? It looks like
Ramonde.
Stevenson's done.
Mm.
He's-
Well, you
Not
know,
surprising.
Butterfingers, mate. You can't stay in the league too long if you
Old
keep fumbling.
lube hands, as you called him once, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, he struggled. It was good.
No, I think I was calling the Titans receivers lube hands
Lube.
and they were dropping everything.
Yeah.
Now
And
Cam Ward
got
can't even
better.
throw.
Yeah, now Cam Ward's like not throwing it to them on purpose because he doesn't want the
Yeah.
lube hands to take effect. He's just taking the middleman out. He's just making it incomplete himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Patriots, I think they did. I thought it was maybe a sneaky upset game for them. Obviously, division games are there's always a chance of that. And the Jets kind of hung in there. The Patriots didn't really put them away, which is the one thing they haven't done a lot this year is against bad teams, put them away. But they do enough to win. That's the bottom line there.
They were definitely in cruise control.
I
from
was
very early on.
never worried they were going to lose the game.
Drake
Not
May
at
had a good
any
game.
point.
He looked really good. He was making nice throws, especially over the middle, just doing exactly what needs to be done. Get the
And
win.
Stephon Diggs on short routes. I think he had 3 short routes for 3rd downs and then 1 4th down conversion
Yeah,
on
the
the,
fourth down,
quick out. He's almost uncoverable on those sorts of routes with the way May throws it to him. They're so in rhythm.
Yep.
And shout out to Diggs. You know, he's having another kid now. It's going to be his 4th kid this year. So he's pulling his best
Wow.
Tyreek Hill moves.
Shout out.
But he's having a very good
4
season.
kids to 4 different baby mamas.
Yes, correct.
Wow, that's
Correct.
impressive. Good for you, bro.
But he's having a very good season. I thought he was done, but he's having a bit of a rejuvenation, and it definitely helps.
No,
when
for
the
his
quarterback can
play
feed
would
you the
suggest
ball.
that he's far from done. He's
Yes.
playing very well.
And what's it? I'm not quite ready to give up on Justin Fields. The last few weeks, he's on an awful team. I think he's doing just enough to keep me believing, which is crazy.
I think your belief is
Not believing he can be good, just believing that he's a starter. Like he'll be their starter next year. I don't think they should be trading the farm for a quarterback.
no, they definitely shouldn't. I don't think there's anyone good enough. But yeah,
Why did they get Murray? Kyler Murray.
Well, then yeah, that's an upgrade from
Is
Justin
it?
Fields, I think.
Yeah. No?
Most
Did
definitely.
you see his picture on Instagram this week wearing the Michael Vick jersey with his dog? Cuddling his
yeah,
dog.
I did see that. That was from a couple of weeks ago.
Now,
That was pretty-
I don't
pretty
think he
dumb.
meant
I
it.
didn't see that.
I think he just was genuinely wearing an old school Michael Vick jersey that day, but
Yeah.
he got annihilated by the internet, which was pretty
He was
funny.
probably, 10 years old when that happened?
Yeah, he might, like you said, he's probably not fully aware of
Yeah.
how big a deal it was. Like the dude went to jail.
Two things about these quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Fields, like I love him to death. Nobody wants him to be good more than I do.
Yeah.
But this is his third go with a third team. He might just not be good.
Yeah, he might just
And
be a backup. Sort
The
of guy.
other conversation that we need to start talking about
Mm.
is because these guys are going to win a lot of games.
They're going to win the division.
The Patriots, they've already got it sewn up. The division's sewn up. In
Yeah,
my
I
opinion.
don't
Because if
know.
you look at the run
I don't know
home,
how they don't win it.
if you look at the run home, Bills ain't got an easy run home, and they do.
Yep.
And they've already banked the wins, and they got the tiebreaker against the Bills
Yep.
as well.
At
We
the
got-
moment, they play.
Yeah, at the moment.
Mm.
We got to start having a conversation about Drake May winning MVP.
No.
He can be in the conversation. That's
No
fine.
way.
I just don't think he's anywhere near the most valuable player in the NFL.
We got to start having a conversation. He's got to be in the conversation.
No,
No, because
they beat shitty
Darnold
teams.
and Stafford are light years ahead of him.
Even
Got it up on the screen now of
Oh.
Justin Fields' his Mike Vick jersey.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, sorry.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's a
Yeah.
nice jersey, though.
It's a cool jersey, cool old school jersey. Just
I
maybe
think the comments would have given it away.
maybe
Yeah.
a bit tone deaf.
Yeah.
Tone deaf, I should say, with an F, not
Potentially.
a
Yeah.
TH. Put
No,
up,
but
put
May's-
up the
May's
Patriots
playing-
stats, Tommy, for this game.
May's playing well, but not MVP standard.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
That's
like he definitely could, but I think the soft
I think if
schedules.
you looked up the rankings, he'd be up there in all major statistical categories.
And what about
You'd be surprised
Vrabel
he'd be
for
right
coach
up
of the
there.
year?
I would have no issue with it.
I think that'd be
At all.
his second. I think he actually won it at Tennessee.
Yeah, he did.
1 year.
Yeah.
I think out of all the new coaches, it's him and Ben Johnson are the most deserving so far. And if they win the division from the Bills, which no one thought they were going to,
Dude, they might be the one seed.
they could very well with their schedule. Now, I think the soft schedule merchant label, which it definitely is a soft schedule.
It is.
One
There's
of
no doubt
I
about
think
it.
it's the softest in the NFL.
Yeah, they got the
Work.
Bengals next week.
Yeah, and then they got the Giants after that. So they should win the next 3 games, which will get them to their 11 wins.
Booyaka, Jack. I
Which,
told you.
which is crazy. And if they beat the Bills when they play them next, I think, which is after the Giants, they still will probably win the division. I don't think the Bills have a hard schedule. They're going to play some good teams, and they're
Yeah.
not playing that well.
Yeah.
Well, the Patriots just don't look like dropping a game against these shit teams.
No, they don't.
That's
It's very
spot on,
polished.
Scott.
Very
Yeah.
polished.
And
They
that's what happens when you're a
probably
well-coached team. You just polish, man.
they probably will drop a game, but
I think they will
don't
as well.
think I think the best chance of dropping a game for a crap team is the Bengals because
Yeah.
they can put some points up.
Yeah.
They've got some great
They
players.
being a young team, a team with a lot of young players in crucial spots like Gonzalez, obviously Drake May, Hendrickson, they're prone to just laying a goose egg.
Yeah, and this is where Fields was disappointing for the Jets because he made some really good throws and his receivers absolutely let him down, including Mitchell, who was traded the ball last week. I think his first 4 passes were dropped by him, like plumb dropped.
Yeah.
One was probably going to be a touchdown.
Yeah.
So my thoughts are when you have a more competent team like Higgins and Jamar Chase at wide receiver,
Sure.
they're probably not going to drop those balls. They're probably going to capitalize. So that's what next week's probably the danger game for them because the Bengals can get
Is that
hot and
is
score.
that in Cincy?
It's in Cincy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cincy as
that's
well.
that's a danger game.
It
I
is.
suppose
It's
you could say.
dangerous. And then again, like if you then have to see the Patriots go into a bit of a shootout mode, That's where I think Drake May can probably get himself into an MVP contention. If
Or
has
he could throw 3 picks.
That's the thing. He's very likely in a big game where he has to throw the ball a lot to turn the ball over a couple of times. We've seen it this year. So we'll see how it plays out the next couple of weeks. But the Patriots, they're banking wins.
Yep.
They're a soft schedule merchant, but they're beating every shitty team.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. And they've beaten some of them extremely.
And that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got a soft schedule, you're a good team, you beat them. That's it.
100%.
And the games that they could be losing, the other team's just too bad to win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
it goes in their favor. But
Let's go to our first preview of the week, and this is a massive season-defining game for both these teams. You've got the Buccaneers at the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills coming off a really, really disappointing loss to the Dolphins last week after the 2 weeks before pumping the Panthers and beating the Chiefs pretty comfortably.
It was a comfortable win against the Chiefs.
It was.
You're right. It was. It was comfortable.
It was one of those games where I was kind of never thinking the Bills were going to lose. And that's almost the scariest game against the Chiefs because they're the ones that the Chiefs come
and the
back and
Chiefs
win.
also had a chance to win.
Yes,
like
they
they
did.
had 2 Hail Mary attempts. So
Yeah. But,
Sorry to jump in, boys.
Yeah.
We've got Daryl on tonight.
Oh,
it's Saturday.
It's a Saturday night, so
Daryl, give it to me.
he's getting out early, apologising that it is not a school night, but he wants to let Scotty know that it's not a fantasy podcast, but he's got to be happy with Travion Henderson.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. My whole fantasy team is relying on Trayvon Henderson being good. So, 2 dubs.
I
Thank you.
also heard a rumor. We have our past players day and 10-year Vic Bowl reunion tomorrow down at the club.
Nice.
So we're gearing. That's why we're doing it tonight, the podcast, the live show tonight instead of tomorrow, because me and Scotty may not be in much of a state to do a podcast.
Could be the best show ever, though.
It
You
could
definitely
be.
will not be in any state.
No.
That I can guarantee.
And I've also heard a strong rumor that Daryl will be attending because he's managed to not make it a school night tomorrow. It's
Amazing.
it's the information I was fed directly today from DJ,
From
not
DJ,
Daryl,
not Daryl.
that Daryl's off the leash.
I
and
like
he's,
how you refer to him as Dr. Like it's like a Dr. Jekyll
Oh,
and Mr. Hyde type scenario.
You've been around him. They
No,
are
no,
two
that-
different
that's
human
why I like
beings.
I've seen him put his head through a fucking window when he was Daryl, bro.
Hey,
Shout out.
Guna Fortune,
Yeah.
ain't for the weak
For
minded.
the week, that's right.
All right, the game though, we've got Bucks at the Bills. I don't know. I've just got this sneaky feeling the Bills are going to get right a little bit here and give them an absolute touch up.
No, I don't know about get right, but geez, they're lucky this one's at home. I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
I
If
just
this
think-
was in Tampa, that could be a problem.
I just think the Bucks defense isn't very good.
I don't think the Bills defense is super good either.
No, it's not.
They've got a few injuries there.
But then the Bucks are super injured offensively as well. Bucky Irving's not playing.
he's
again.
not playing. That's a big out. as well.
I
Obviously,
think it's like
Evans-
his 6th week now.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. It's a high ankle sprain, I think, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. So I think it's just with those things, you just never know. And they've banked wins earlier, so their season's still alive. They should win the division still. So they don't want to rush him back. They want to make sure he's fully healthy and have him for the playoff run.
Also with high ankles as well. It's like you could get through training completely fine and then just one cut or one roll up in a tackle or something like that, and that's season.
And they
fair.
reckon the swelling is what's really hard because you can't tell. So it's not till after you've done some sort of exercise and they feel great. And then 2 hours later, it's the size of a balloon. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, it's not ready to go yet.
Mm.
Yeah.
We got to back it off again. Obviously no Mike Evans, no Godwin. It's
Can you go to the Bills'
it's
recent
tough.
games, please, Tom? Just on the right there.
I think the Bills have more to lose to this game. If
I
they
think
lose
so
this
too.
game, like the division's gone.
Yeah,
But-
you think so? Kiss the division? Yeah,
I think so.
Well,
Yeah, I think- I agree.
What's their record? Are they 5-4?
No, it's 6-3.
6-3. So if they win today, who have they got the next few weeks? The Bills. I know we did this the other night.
Yeah, give me a second.
Where's the
all
Google
good.
Docs?
But that was a drama.
No, but if the Bills lose, like the Bills need to come out like with a playoff mentality.
Yeah,
because if
and
they
win
lose this game,
because they've got Texans and Pittsburgh next, who are tougher battles where they need to win the next 3
Yeah,
games.
and both those games are away too. I think.
yeah. So
At Texas, at Steelers. Fuck.
Yeah,
that's
so
gonna be hard.
they're going to have to win those 2 games and then beat the Bengals, and then they're technically playing the Patriots to level up with
probably
them.
like
Yeah.
tie.
Yeah, so it's going to be big because I think the Patriots have the bye the week they play the Bengals, so they can catch them.
Yep.
And then the Bills have had the Patriots have the bye, Bills
Yep.
don't, so they can technically catch them, get 1 game behind,
and
and then
then
if they beat them, they're tied, and the tiebreaker goes not
conference.
Not conference.
Oh, we'll go division. But now that they've lost to
Yeah.
Miami,
By the way, like it's tough, but if you can beat if you can play New England in week 15
that's at New England too.
to tie the record with them,
Yeah.
to both on the same record, then it gives you an opportunity, right? It gives you a chance. To win
Yes,
the division.
yeah. But if you lose this week, the division's done.
Also, and in saying that, if the Bills lose this week and then lose against Pittsburgh or the other team they play, then they're done anyway.
Texans,
then they're not a playoff team anyway. Like,
This
they're
week
not
17
one-one.
game.
Oh,
This
I-
week 17 game, I reckon will be huge
The Philly game.
because I reckon it'll be Bills trying to make the playoffs and Philly will be gunning for the one seed.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
pretty
And I
spot
reckon
on,
it'll
Tom.
be a big game.
Yeah,
and
in
it's
Buffalo.
in Buffalo too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be cold.
And this is what happens
It'll be cold in
when you have
Philly
an
too.
up and coming team in the division that has been crap the year
Yeah,
before.
yeah, that
Get a
happens.
soft schedule, and you've been the number one seed for what, 5 years now.
Yep.
You get the tougher schedules, you get the tougher road games. That's just what happens.
Mm.
So,
Yep.
I think
The key to their offense is out, according
Yeah.
to the Bills as well.
That's a
Dalton
big out.
Kincaid is out. It's a huge out because their offense is obviously much better when he plays. Here's what I'm thinking though. I'm thinking a big Josh Allen game. I'm thinking a big James Cook game. They both had awful turnovers last week in big moments.
Yep.
Which essentially cost them the game. They both fumbled him. And like Josh Allen's fumble, he ran for 30 yards and then just didn't go down. Like,
Yeah.
I get that's his shtick, right? That's what
You
he's
take
going
the
to
good
do.
with the bad because
But-
the good so heavily outweighs the bad.
And I
But
just don't think we're going to get that Josh Allen and James Cook again. I think
Yeah.
they're going to come in with a purpose. I think the Bucks are a good team, but I think at home Bills are just going to be very polished. It's a mini corner dog game for them. Like they have to win this football game.
no, it is. It's not a
It's-
mini corner.
No,
Dog.
it's
It
a
is.
corner dog game. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. They're desperate
for
for
the not so much for playoffs, but definitely for the division.
100%. So
Yeah.
I think I'm taking Bills at home.
I'd love to know the line. It wouldn't be much, but
Yeah,
I'll
5.5
what for
Bucks.
Bills?
Bucks. No, Bucks aren't 5.5
No,
favorite.
Bills are 5.5.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll
read
say
that wrong.
there's no way the
No.
Bucks are 5. Maybe
No, I read
1.5.
I
On
read
the
it
road,
thinking
no way.
how they wrote it, but in Australia they write the home team
Home team
first.
first.
Yeah. So that's So I'm taking Bills.
Bills because it's in New York.
Bills because I think their defense is going to come out and show, even with a few starters out, they've got a lot of depth, and I think their defense has to play a lot better, and they've probably been questioned this week.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Oh,
think
they've
there was
definitely been
some
questioned.
yeah.
Definitely been questioned.
I think there would have been some film in front of the team, and I think there would have been some characters
Some-
questioned.
Some
and,
hard questions, yeah.
yeah,
definitely
and
agree
I
with that,
think that they're going to come out firing, and I think this is the statement that they're going to make for the rest of the season.
I hope so. I don't want to live in a world where the Bills are shit.
no,
I actually don't.
They're not they're not shit. We need to pump the brakes. Like they've
Lost-
had an up and down year, but they're not shit.
No, you're right.
They're not
Because they're games where they're good. They're really
Yeah.
good. Like the Chiefs game, the Ravens game,
But
even the Panthers game. The Panthers are on a bit of a roll then, and the Bills just
Yeah,
went,
absolutely.
shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
you're not,
Coming off the
near
bye.
our level.
Yeah.
Like, you're just nowhere near. Like, it was
And
40-7 or
it's
something. It was
40-0, I think.
40-0, yeah.
and they've been up as a team. They've been up for like 7 years now.
Yeah.
It's very hard to stay up for that long,
100%.
like without having an up and down, quirky, out of the box year.
Yeah.
That's all it
I
is.
still
Yeah, but you
want
don't want that
play
year to
them.
happen when division rivals just fucking
And you
skyrocketed.
don't want that to happen when the Chiefs are not going to win the division potentially, and
Yeah.
they might be the 7 seed. You know, like that's the opportunity. This is what I'm saying last week.
And the Ravens have so many losses that
But
they're
that's what I
probably
was
not
gonna
the
say.
number one seed.
Ravens are going to be the 4 seed. Like this was the year for them to lock that 1
Yep.
seed in and have everything come through Buffalo. Like they've kind
And
of,
it still can.
they still can. No, I think the 1 seed's off the table now.
No, it's
way.
not.
No, it's
definitely
not.
Because Colts have a really hard run too. I said the only.
Oh, no,
I
he was
think-
talking Patriots. Surely you weren't thinking Colts the number one seed.
No. I think the Patriots after that win and looking at the schedule, the Patriots are going to be the 1 seed.
I think the Patriots or the Bills will be the 1 seed.
No, not the Bills.
Because if the Bills lose this week and then lose to the Patriots in 3 weeks' time,
It's going to come down to the Patriots Bills game.
Yeah, the Pats will literally be the 1 seed.
Yeah.
And they
That's
just
what
play shit cans.
But that's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying if the Bills get right, win the next 3, win the next 4, then beat the Patriots,
if
they'll
the Bills
jump
win
the
out-
Patriots and they'll win
Yeah,
the
all right.
division.
Well, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
They're going to have to win out, which is we're saying that as if like it's something that
No, they don't have to win out to be the 1 seed. The ones like the Chargers are fumbling. The Broncos have got some really tough games down the stretch. So I'm saying I think the
And
1
they're
seed
not
in the
looking
AFC is
convincing.
probably going to be a 12 or 13 win team.
Yeah.
I think that's where it's going to work out. And
if you look at
it's
New
probably
England's
going to be it's probably going to be the Patriots or the Bills jumping. That's the only one.
If you look
Yeah.
at the schedule, New England will win 14 games.
I think
look
they
at it.
will. Yeah.
All right,
Well, like we said, I think that New England will drop a game.
Yeah, we'll find
we'll
out.
find out.
Yeah.
Let's go to Chargers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I said this game shouldn't be interesting, but with the Chargers injuries, it becomes a whole lot more interesting. Jaguars have been just a abundantly disappointing the last 3 weeks. Just put their losses up for me, Tommy, for the, for the
just on
Jags.
the recent games. Yeah,
They lost to the Texans last week. It looks a bit closer than what it was, I think. They beat the Raiders.
No, well, they were 2 scores up in the last quarter.
Yeah, true. That's true. That's what I'm saying. The Texans looked closer than what it was.
as in the scoreline makes it look close.
Yeah.
It wasn't that close. Texans were in control.
Yeah. Weren't the Texans up?
No, the Jags are up by 2 scores.
My God, I've got the game
Were
wrong.
they?
You're right. Yeah, the Jags are up 2 scores.
the
late.
Jags are
Yeah.
up 2 scores in
And
the
then-
final quarter.
You're right.
And
Sorry.
then Houston fucking.
Yeah, they
I
went on a run.
must have been thinking of the
Scored
week before.
26 on them in the
Yeah.
league.
Yeah, for
wow.
26 in the fourth. That's right. With Mills.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
Mills?
yeah. He ran the go ahead winning.
Is Stroud still out?
Well,
I
yeah,
think he is. Yes.
That's a different game. No, he's playing this week. Stroud's
Is he?
playing, but we'll talk about them later.
Yeah, Stroud
Um,
plays for the. Yeah, he's there.
He doesn't
Yeah.
play for the Jags.
Yeah.
But
No, I know that. I was just
so the
asking.
Jags, if you
Jumping.
look at the Jags' last 4 games, they got handily destroyed by the Seattle. I know the scoreline was only 8 points, but it was that they got massacred by them.
Yeah.
The Rams absolutely massacred them. They had
In
an
England.
overtime win against the Raiders.
They
Um,
only won because
of a missed extra point.
no, well, they went for 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right,
they went for 2. But you're right. They missed the extra point earlier in the game,
Yeah.
which would have never gone to overtime.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they got
Collapsed.
They got collapsed in the fourth quarter
Yeah.
against the Texans. So they're not playing well.
They're not a playoff team.
No, I don't think they are either.
No.
And then Lawrence is not playing well at all.
Yep.
He's fine, but he's not playing well. Like he's not playing like we need him to. But then the Chargers on the other side, they had a really good win last week over Pittsburgh. It was
Just go to the
Definitive.
game, please, Tommy.
it was a much needed win. It
Yep.
was a fairly dominant win in
Yep.
particular defensively, and Herbert really put the offense on his back, which he's going to have to do. I think that the Chargers are just going to be too strong in this game. I hope the Chargers are going to be too strong in this game. I do not think the Jags are a good team, and I don't want them to steal a win here just because of the injuries of the Chargers.
I think that the Jags defense can definitely put enough pressure on Herbert to get some turnovers. And if they do, this game's going to be very close the whole game. This is going to be like a field goal game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who wins though, but I think if the Jags can get these turnovers, that this won't be a blowout at all.
No, I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think the
Yeah.
Chargers will win. I think
I'm,
they're just a bit too strong.
I'm going to patent this as the GK method for predicting games.
Better quarterback, better coach.
Who's got the better quarterback and who's got the better coach?
Both Chargers.
Uh,
Both.
We've got DJ
Thank you.
chiming in again. Jags are going to get touched up, you reckon?
Spot on, DJ.
They're
I agree.
currently injured and they have no shot. especially with
agree
Travis Hunter
I agree
out.
with DJ.
I don't know. I don't know about blown out. I can't see this game being a blowout because the Jags have very good ends and the tackles for the Chargers are the 5th string.
Yeah.
And that makes a huge difference in the timing of the routes and any offensive momentum you have that just takes one sack to be behind the chains. You can be 2nd and 19 in a flash.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
That's
I think that's going to keep the Jags into the game. I'm not saying the Jags are going to score a heap of points, but they may score points on defense. And then this game's wide open.
I think it'll be like a 21-14 win to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
like
similar scoreline.
24-21.
I would say-
25-10 will be a similar scoreline.
Nah,
Nah.
Yeah, it will be.
I don't think they'll be able to
Chargers-
score as much points against the Jags defense. Oh, they probably.
I'm riding with Herbert. Don't you
Yeah, I'm riding with Herbie. Herbie fully loaded. All right, next game we have got the Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings. Who would have thought the Chicago Bears with a bit better record than the Vikings at this
And
point?
they're leading the division at the moment.
And the Vikings are hanging on for dear life. They had a really good win over the Lions 2 weeks ago, but then got quietly pummeled by the Ravens last week. It was a fairly.
I don't think that
convincing-
was quietly pummeled. That was a good old fashioned
I just meant it was
boot
qu-
in the ass.
Yeah, they were never in the game. The scoreline makes it look so
That's-
much better than it is.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. The scoreline makes it look like it might have been close. It was not close.
I think
The
didn't the
Ravens
Vikings
jumped.
score a junk time touchdown to sort of
Definitely, I believe they did. But
Yeah, they did.
Either way,
Yeah.
the Ravens convincingly won that game last week. Old Nine didn't play his best game,
that's starting to be a thing. Let's just,
and like I just young kids, just shut up when you're in the NFL, man.
I know, bro.
Like until you've won a couple of Super Bowls or you're the best quarterback in the league, just shut up. Like I'm sure Joe Burrow has an alter ego, but we'll never know because he'll never say it.
Yeah.
He just won't. So
did you know in high school
Oh,
He got
stop.
tested.
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop, Scott.
Something about
sake.
a basketball player or something.
Please stop.
Yeah.
The both of you,
but
please
for-
stop.
For me, and call me crazy, I don't know if this is an upset or not, but Vikings at home, division game. Bears have been not very convincing the last few weeks. I think the Vikings are going to get a win at home. I just think division games, they're a little bit stronger, regardless of McCarthy plays. I think this will be the game where Caleb Williams has a bit of a hiccup in
You
his
think
season.
so? I think
Yeah.
I think the complete opposite. I think the Bears are starting to get rolling, man.
Nah, I just think they've beaten crappy teams. Like they beat the Giants last week without Dart, which if Dart plays the rest of the game, they probably lose. They were not that good offensively. They had the absolute shootout against the Bengals, which was a good win, but the defense was terrible. They got pummeled by the Ravens. They got they beat
And the Ravens had Huntley in as well. That was
they had
Lamar
Huntley.
then.
Lamar wasn't even playing.
Oh, Williams threw a pick in the end zone.
Yeah, so I mean, that's
That
I'm just, and then they beat the Saints, which who doesn't other than the Panthers, and then they beat Washington by a point, and Washington are no good. So I think
That was on the road though. So all right.
I just think that the Bears, they've flirted when they've had some good wins against crappy teams, and I think this is going to be the week where they're not playing quite as crappy a team.
Minnesota have the line as well.
Yeah, I think Minnesota will win.
I think the Bears will win because Ben Johnson knows this defense better than anyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think that he can put them in position to at least keep the ball, soak up some time, get some yards, and then potentially kick field goals to keep the score going. Bears defense is pretty decent, and I cannot see 9 in any fashion driving the field
Not
and
scoring
scoring.
enough points. He's right.
Yeah.
Scott's right. They're not
Yeah.
going to score enough points.
I don't know. That's what I said. I think it's a bit of an upset.
For sure,
It's a gut feel.
Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams will put up points. They'll put up
Mm.
enough points to win for sure.
If they get to 17 points in a competitive game, I'm not confident that Minnesota can do that.
Yeah, like I agree. They won't score more than 17
fair.
points.
That's fair.
Well, I agree.
And
That's
Caleb
fair.
Williams
Fair
can
point.
sling that rock. He threw a few passes last week that were
in
rockets.
that fourth quarter, he took over the game.
Yeah.
That's
But
I'm
he's also
I'm
got-
just taking division game, bit of an upset here.
He's also got the ability to break the pocket as well.
Yeah.
And then once you start doing that, this defense isn't really built to spy on a quarterback.
No.
And if they have to move away from their scheme a little bit, he can find the windows.
Russian blitz. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So
So
if
if he
he-
can find holes, he'll be able to run too. You're right.
So I
What
don't
if-
know.
What if Hunter keeps playing like he played last week, where I think he had against the Lions, where he had 4 sacks against the Lions. So I mean, like they can get some edge rush pressure on.
Yes,
Williams.
but the difference is that Goff is only going to stay in the pocket.
Yeah, I get what
And
you
then I think if Williams is sensing this pressure, and I'm sure Ben Johnson's all week, if I was Ben Johnson, I'd be like, hey, if you're sensing pressure, north and south, let's
Yeah.
go.
yeah, fair enough.
Let's just get 5-6 yards
Find
every
a hole in
single
front of you
time.
and just go. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And he's a big dude too. Like he's a big, thick kid.
Yeah.
Like he can run and hit
Just
someone.
Just
That's
remember
what
that
I would be doing, obviously, because I'm an NFL fucking
you're basically baby Ben Johnson.
yeah on the defense, but more of a Mike McDonald.
Oh, shot. I just think
All right, pump the
division.
brakes, bro.
I just think division games are always weird.
Yeah, true, they are.
And I'm kind of predicting a bit of a weird one where Caleb Williams struggles, the offense struggles, and the Vikings just find a way.
Vikings are playing for the division because they'll drop this game. They're done.
dead. They're dead. If
Yeah.
they fall to 4-6, their season's over.
I
think
would
they
say a
can get the wild
cornered
card.
dog, but I just don't think they got any dog in them. They're like a cornered hamster
And they're
Yeah.
going to Seattle next week.
Yeah,
Rip.
it's
coming off a big win against the Rams.
they really stuffed up with Darnold, didn't they? They really stuffed
That's
up.
like a lot of people are going to get fired for that this offseason. I'm telling you.
Maybe KOC if they're
A lot of people are going to get
Floundering.
fired.
I think KOC could definitely get if he was a part of the decision that it was like we're happy to let Darnold leave. JJ's the guy.
all I've
then-
seen is
then
that
could be gone.
he wanted JJ.
Mhm.
They've traded 2 first-round picks to get him.
Yep.
And now this is the output. You've put the crosshairs on yourself.
I think so too. If he got fired at the end of the season purely because of that, you got no. There's
can't-
no
can't
defense
argue
for
with
it.
But the only
Yeah.
issue is no other head coach wants it. So
True, and I also think Kevin O'Connell was a really good coach.
I think so as well. I think he's bought himself enough grace, but I'm just saying that I think he's earned himself. If this is how the
He's
Vikings
putting
are
the
going
heat
to
on
look,
himself is what you're saying.
yeah, he's parked his ass on a hot seat.
James,
Yeah.
who's got the better quarterback? Who's got the better coach? The Bears. Thank you.
Yeah,
Let's move
Is Johnson a better coach than O'Connell?
on.
right
think-
now I think so.
Right now he is. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're definitely. Colorwood's definitely a better quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
And even if you say Kevin O'Connell is a little bit better than Johnson,
The-
the quarterback discrepancy is so
He's
massive.
enormous.
Yeah, it's huge. You're right.
Go
I
Bears.
said I'm taking upset.
Go Bears.
All right, next game.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
This is a huge game. I would not have thought at week 10 we would have a Kansas City Chiefs corner dog game. This is an absolute corner dog game for them. They're at Broncos.
If they lose this game, their playoff future is in jeopardy.
100% it's in jeopardy. It's not over, but
It's definitely in jeopardy.
Oh, they'd be 5-5. What are they? 5-5?
They'll be 5-5 if they lose this game.
And they got the Colts next week too,
And the
so they
Colts
can't
next week.
be.
Like they need to win this game, beat the Colts, and just turn the narrative around that. Hey,
Well, if they
back.
win this game and the Colts, they're right up there for back in the division.
Yes, 100%. That's what they
Winning
need
the
to do.
division. Yeah.
And call me crazy, George is going to be upset, but I think the Broncos are probably the biggest fraud in the NFL right now. They are winning bullshit games over crappy teams. You look at their last 5, they won 13-11 over the Jets. They won 32-33
That was in New York. It was a shitty.
Okay.
They were down 29 points.
They had to have the best fourth quarter in the history of the NFL.
No. I'm talking about the Jets game.
The Jets, that's okay. It was actually
it was in London.
It was in London.
It was in London.
Game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
London
it
game,
was 100%.
So then they pumped the Cowboys because they scored 44 points. Who cares? And
I like that. Who cares? Yep.
in Londano, and then they lost. That they beat the Texans by 3 points without Stroud for the three quarters,
Yeah.
and then they beat the Raiders 10-7, where in a game where there was more penalties than first downs.
That was not a good game.
That's what I'm saying. Like that is the ultimate. Those five wins are the ultimate fraud wins in the NFL.
Look, I get your point, but you could also look at it from the other point of view and say they're finding ways to win. And that's the sign.
But they're not winning convincing.
Okay, like I agree. They're not. None of those wins, apart from the Cowboys win, none of those wins are convincing.
Yes.
The same
But-
argument was made by the Chiefs last year.
That's right.
They
Good
weren't
teams-
convincing, but they
Good
were
teams
still winning.
find ways to win.
So, but last year you said the Chiefs were the luckiest team in the world from winning all those close games, but now the Broncos are doing it, and they're just a good team that's winning. They're just finding wins.
Yeah, but that's
Can't have
because,
both works.
yeah, but that's because I hate the
Okay,
Chiefs,
fair.
James.
You know what? As long as you admit it, that's all that
No,
matters.
I'm on record 1,000 times on this show
Yeah.
saying I hate the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Like
So-
they're finding ways to win. They're a good defense. They've got a couple of outs. They're a good defense.
Yep.
They've got an excellent coach. I don't think you can call them frauds at 8-2.
I can.
I think you look
I
at
think
those
they're
five. You look at
definitely
those
frauds.
5 games
Well,
against.
again, Scott,
Who of those teams-
your picks and your predictions are shaky at best at the moment.
We've got a hot comment coming in.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Chiefs are getting hard done by the refs. Eagles have stolen as the NFL bros and a disgusting tush push false start.
Shout out Daryl.
You couldn't even see it. You knew it was him.
Shout out Daryl.
No, don't worry, DJ. That has been discussed in our group chat
So-
at length.
So
There was a banning from the group chat, I believe, involved.
yeah, well, that's because you guys are too
A
soft.
30-minute yellow
You
card.
guys are too soft.
I think
Um,
Chiefs will smoke the Broncos here.
I don't think they'll
Smoke
smoke
them.
them. No, I think they beat
That's
them by.
that's a diabolical.
I
call
think
from you,
they
Scott.
beat them by
Two-score
10
game.
points. I think they beat them 20-10.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Last time they met, I don't know if that has any.
It was the last.
merit.
That was
it was
the
last game of the
Chiefs throwing
season.
up the
The
number one
Chiefs-
seed.
That's all right. I just
Didn't
saw
play
that and I was
anyone.
like, is
38-0.
that something to read into?
The Chiefs
Dobbins-
wanted to
Dobbins-
fuck the Bengals season.
Dobbins out is big.
Yeah.
That's a big out.
Yeah.
Pacheco's out too.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine because he's done
Hey,
nothing.
I'm going to ask you in the George.
I was going to say,
Kadaris,
who's the better coach? Who's the better quarterback?
better coach, better quarterback?
Doesn't count for the Chiefs.
Do you know what I love
Doesn't
about
work
you?
with the Chiefs.
I love that you
This
know it's
inconsistency-
outrageous and you just steer into it. I
No.
love it.
Like,
What do you mean it doesn't work for the Chiefs?
Because I hate them.
You said
So,
you
so
hate
your
them.
theory
So-
doesn't work because you hate just
Correct.
blinds you.
Scotty, do you and
Correct.
George both wave at each other from that hill that you're both always
Yeah.
on and just wave at each other?
The fact that Scotty's like shocked that George is dying on a hill, the ultimate dying on a hill
Ultimate
guy
guy.
in the world.
Bro, what do you
Hey,
mean?
Who's the number 1 in the NFL still? Power ranking.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Who's number 2?
Chiefs will
Green Bay?
5-4.
Yeah, Green Bay's
Green Bay, who are going to
Clearly
lose
number 2.
Green Bay, who are going to lose 3 games in a row. We'll get to that as well.
Green Bay's not going to lose 3 games.
The
in a row.
fact that you're shocked that he's dying on a hill that you
Yeah,
hate.
man, I'm obviously taking the piss
What-
because
the
I
other-
said the Packers
the
had
other
2 bad losses.
The other
Yeah.
thing about the Chiefs is that the only thing that's working in their favor is that they're coming off the bye.
Yep.
Andy Reid off a bye
Elite.
is basically untouchable.
Yep.
Chiefs easy. Better defense is playing outstanding at the moment. The Chiefs have looked very good with Rice back and no PS2.
And you want to talk about tin can wins? They beat the Raiders. They've beaten
They beat
Washington.
the Raiders 31-0.
It's a big deal. It's a team
They
can
beat
win.
Washington 28-7,
Another
and they
team can
beat the
win.
Lions 30-17.
The Lions is their only good win this year. They've had one good win.
Hold on a
Can
second.
we? Can
And
we
they
just
played
move
the-
on to the
yeah.
next game?
We just went through the Broncos, and they beat those exact three teams by
By
1
1
point.
Doesn't matter.
And
They're good
and
wins.
and a
But they're good
2-point
wins.
conversion.
Wins are wins.
You know what? We can't talk Chiefs with you. It's clear. We're gonna have like a mic stop
And the
when we're
Bills
talking Chiefs.
and they lost to the Bills
Yes.
before the bye.
That was a
Yes.
good game, though.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a great game. And
Next
the
game.
Bills are the best team in the AFC.
I think
All right.
Chiefs. I think Chiefs by 2 scores.
Let's go to the absolute out and out
Go
game of the
Broncos.
round. Game of the but before we go,
next-
if Broncos win, the division's theirs, yeah.
Correct.
Like,
Yes.
they're
Well, the Chiefs. Sorry, the
The Chargers
Chargers.
are
The
the only
Chargers
one.
are still hanging around, but
it'd be pretty hard to catch them from there, I'd say.
they got the
They'll be-
division win
they'll
against
be,
them.
they'll be 9-2.
Yeah.
The Broncos. Now
Yeah.
No, the Chargers are still hanging around.
the
Chargers,
Broncos
yeah.
Broncos want this. Don't
Oh, yeah.
underestimate it.
It basically,
Sean Payton wants this.
Yeah.
He wants this
I just
fucking
don't
win.
think that they
And they
can
got the
score
bye
enough
next week as
points.
well, the Broncos. So
I just don't think Bo Nix can do. Fucking
Not against win. You can admit that Spags can get this defense absolutely humming.
And I can also admit that the Broncos defense can get enough pressure on Mahomes to throw him off his game. 100% they can. You have to admit.
I don't think.
that's the Chiefs gong.
That's the gong. All right. We have the
Thank you, Tom.
absolute. I was like, what the fuck is that? There's a small Asian man broke into the room. All right, let's go
I
to.
threatened. I finally pulled it
No,
out.
Thank
that's
you,
good,
Tom.
Tommy. I appreciate it. All right, game of the week by far.
Don't
bar
gong us on
none.
this one.
We have
No, it's
the
okay.
Seattle Seahawks at the LA Rams, both at 7-2, first and second in the division. This is these two matchups they're going to play over the next 5 or 6 weeks. They're going to decide
I
this
think
division
4 weeks.
4 weeks, and also I think could very easily decide the number one seed in the NFC.
Well, both these teams are definitely good enough to be the number 1 seed.
And these teams are built very similar. They're a high-powered offense. They're an electric pass rush. Strong. The defense is built in the pass rush. And it almost couldn't be a more even matchup in terms of how well both teams are going. Both quarterbacks, you could easily argue, I've got Stafford as my MVP right now, and Darnold is probably second or at least in the top 2 or 3 discussion. You know?
Fair.
Like, so you've got quarterbacks playing at a high level, defenses playing at a high level, star players on the offensive side of the ball at almost every position.
Is this in the early slot
It's
or
8:05.
8:05.
That's late one.
so it's the afternoon game?
Afternoon
Perfect.
games, yeah. They couldn't squeeze it in for a Monday
There's-
nighter.
fellas, the elephant in, there's only one thing we need to talk about in this game. Everything you said is correct.
I know what you're going to say, and I agree.
And the stats back up everything you just said. They're 1-2 in everything.
Yep.
Either team are well deserved to be the number one seed and to win the division.
Yep.
There's one question, one elephant in the room, and that is Darnold gonna Darnold?
Yeah.
That's all this game's gonna come down to.
Can I just say why I don't think he will?
But of course you can.
You don't have to get personal.
No, I don't think upset.
Because
Is that a single tear rolling down
nah,
your face?
not at all.
Get this man a tissue immediately.
All year he's been hanging in the pocket under
Mhm.
pressure.
Yep.
And he's played against some good defensive lines, the Steelers, the Jags. Like they're good defensive lines.
Yeah.
And I think up
Even
until
the Cardinals' defensive line's very good.
yeah, absolutely.
Nolan. What's his last name? Oh, is it?
His first name's Nolan.
Yeah. What's his?
Okay.
Josh Sweat has like 11 sacks.
Josh
this
Sweat.
year.
Who's the D tackle? The rookie D tackle. He's been unreal
Nolan.
last year.
Yeah, I had him for defensive rookie of the
If he
year.
played the whole year, he might have been a chance. He's been that good.
Just quickly on the screen, we've got the PFF ratings. Darnold's ranked number 1 and Stafford's number 2 for
Yeah.
quarterbacks in the league.
These teams in
Wow.
every offensive and most defensive stats are 1 and 2. DVOA total, I think Seattle's 1 and Rams are 2. Points, the combination of points, like point differential, Colts 1, Seattle's 2, Rams 4. Everything, these are the 2 best teams in the league. But so Darnold's been sitting in the pocket, delivering dimes all the time.
Yep.
And with getting smacked in the face by a defensive end. And if he was throwing these bad balls and these balls were getting picked under pressure, I would tend to agree. But everything we've seen this year, I don't think, even though the Rams have a really good D line, I don't think that he's going to be seeing ghosts. I think he's going to be slinging it.
I hope not. I hope not. And we're not going to know till the game.
I'm not saying I'm wishing it. That's not
No,
what
no.
I'm
You
saying.
said
Far
that-
from
this
it.
is the elephant.
But there is a question.
It's a
There is
question mark
Yeah.
because
Stafford won't. Stafford won't shit the bed.
Well,
We've got too many runs on the board. And the only difference right now,
I would say Seattle's D line's better than the Rams.
It could force Stafford into making
Yeah.
some bad mistakes. I'd say the big thing in this game and the reason that I think the Rams are going to win, and I don't think it's going to be a blowout at all. One, they're at home, which makes a big difference.
That's,
Home
that's
games,
actually good for Seattle because they're
you're a much better road team.
11 out of 12 wins.
And then the other thing is that Darnold has just had some dumb turnovers this season. In moments when they're up by a lot as well,
Yeah.
he's just had stupid turnovers,
Yeah,
and
one
not
or two
just
the other
him.
week, yeah.
It's the running backs, the receivers. They just had dumb turnovers. And when you're in a game where you're not going to be up 28-0 in this game, like the Cardinals and like Washington, and those turnovers could really, really, really matter. The last couple of weeks, they haven't mattered. A dumb interception, a dumb fumble, it's meant nothing. You know, the defense last week against the Cardinals, what did they have? 3 turnover on downs in the goal on a first and
in the
goal.
red zone.
Yeah, like that's huge, and that's not going to happen against the Rams.
No,
You-
definitely not.
If you give
Definitely
them
not.
3, they're probably going to kick a field goal and score 2 touchdowns. Like that's probably what's going to happen.
Sure.
That's where this game is going to be very interesting because Seattle's special teams has been outstanding this year, and the Rams cannot kick a field goal to save their lives. And in a game where these teams are so evenly matched, field position is going to probably be the biggest dictator of the winner.
Yep.
Even though the Rams have a very good punting game, they don't have a very good field goal game.
Yep.
And that could just be a missed field goal is the deciding factor.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a fun game.
But I
I'm
think-
so excited for this.
I think Seattle's got more playmakers on defense. That is probably going to be the difference.
Is Love back, the safety?
Nah, Love's out, but I think Ernest Jones is back, which
That's
is good
huge.
for the 13 personnel.
Yeah.
The big boys up front, like Big Cat, and he's playing outstanding. Tank
Marcus
Lawrence
was a great signing.
Yeah, Tank Lawrence has been good.
Which we all thought it was, and it is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
That was
such
a
a
huge
good move.
no-brainer, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good move.
So
Especially in that, like for that team, it was just a perfect sign.
the Rams have been bullying people with their 13 personnel and relying on it because Tutu Atwell's been injured and
Naku has been in and out as well.
Naku has been a bit in and out, so they're playing 13 personnel out of necessity, and that's not going to work against Seattle.
No, I don't think it will either. I think it's going to be
Seattle's-
a real. This is going to be a 3-point game. I
Yeah.
genuinely think it's going to come down to a field goal to win, and I hope it does for the sake of NFL. I hope this is the game we hope it is. I hope either team don't come out and just blow the doors off them. I hope
let's see
both
it.
quarterbacks play
Let's
well. I hope both teams play well. I think Rams 27-24. That's what I'm going to take it, and it's purely home game and dumb turnovers from Seattle. That's the only difference.
Personally, I don't think the home field advantage is that big a
It
difference.
might not, but the
They're not
turnovers.
for
are.
the-
Seahawks are road dogs, man.
They are,
Whoever wins the turnover battle will win the game. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
very fair.
Yeah, I tend to agree. And like I said, I think Seattle's got more playmakers. Both the D lines are even.
Yeah.
I think Seattle on
No,
the
Seattle's
slight-
defense is better, I think. Defensive
Yeah,
line's
but
better.
that's what I was going to say. The
Yeah.
defensive backs and the linebackers for Seattle are better than the Rams.
Yeah, I
That's
think so
probably
too.
the only 2 position groups across the whole game
All I'm saying is
where there's a
this time last year, everything you said before about Darnold was correct, and he was doing the same thing last year.
Nah, he
He was-
wasn't as good last
Nah,
year.
bullshit. He was so good with the Vikings.
no, but not under pressure.
It wasn't.
Particular.
That's the thing.
This game last year against the Rams, he completely shut the bed.
Well, remember last year the Rams,
I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, me too.
But
remember
he did.
last year the Rams almost uncovered the way
Yes,
to
they
force him because no one was blitzing him all year.
Yep.
Because they thought, oh, we'll just cover, we'll do what we got to do, and then the Rams went, fuck it, we're going to send everything at him, and that's what teams. Then the Lions
The
did
Lions
it
did the week after,
in the playoffs, and then every team this year has basically said that we're going to blitz him. That's what worked the last 2 games last year, and he stood up and said, I've worked it out.
He's
I
been
hope
the
he doesn't
best
shit the
quarterback.
bed.
He's been the best quarterback in the league against pressure, which is a 5-man
5-man
rush.
Yep.
Yep.
And against the blitz, which is a 6-man rush.
I hope.
He's been the best player in the league.
I
So-
sincerely hope he doesn't.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't even want to put it into the world. I want.
Well,
I
why-
just want a good old fashioned slugfest in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting though. We see how it plays out.
I'm interested to see how Seattle use Rashid Rice.
Don't be
Not
surprised
Rashid
if it's
Rice,
not. If it's a
Rashid
low scoring
Shaheed.
game.
Rashid.
Don't be surprised if it's a low scoring game.
It could be very
Two high level defenses. Don't be
Nah, I
surprised.
think both these offenses will find a way to score points.
Okay.
I'm taking Rams 27-24. What do you got?
Whoever wins the turnover battle.
Yeah.
That's
fair
it. I can't pick it. It's too close.
enough. Scotty, taking your boys.
Sure.
I think Seattle 24-21.
Yeah. Don't put any money on Seattle. Don't ruin it for yourself.
I never bet on my own team.
Good, smart.
Fair.
All right. Next game we have the Sunday night football game. This is an absolute. It was unlucky to not be game of the week. This game. This was the game we
I think,
got.
I think this could be co game of the week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
game
I
of the
think
week.
that's fair.
Very
That's
fair.
absolutely
We
fair.
got the Lions traveling to the dominant
They're easily
Philadelphia Eagles.
easily the 4 best teams in the NFC.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's co-game of the week.
no
I
doubt
like
about it. The Eagles coming off an offensive
Wait,
powerhouse
Tampa Bay?
win last week.
do you mean?
Tampa Bay's not in this tier. Like, obviously, they're
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
4
saying.
best.
They're easily the 4 best. That's all I said.
Easily.
I don't know what to think about this game because I think the Lions are the much better team and they're playing much better, in particular offensively. The Eagles' offense has been pretty bad the last few weeks. Like I know they touched up the Giants a little bit. They touched up the Vikings a little bit, but other than those 2 games, they're not a very dynamic offense. They've struggled all year. AJ Brown, there's more bullshit coming out now.
Yep.
He's still like I know that he's happy where he is, but he's quite clearly fucking not happy. Like he's not happy at all. He
Yep.
literally tweeted out to everyone this week if you've got him on your fantasy team, take him off.
No, he didn't tweet it. He said it on his live stream.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's
on a
direct,
live stream, Madden stream.
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
a direct shot.
Can you go to the Lions wins, please?
Well, the Lions. This is the thing. The Lions haven't played that well, in my opinion.
They haven't been super impressive. Or
They
super
lost to
convincing.
Kansas City pretty comfortably.
Yep.
They beat the Bucks, which was a good win. The Bucks are a solid
They
team.
smoked him. That 9-24 score.
Oh, it should have been like
flattering.
40 to 9.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
flattering.
a bloodbath.
Yeah.
And then they had an awful loss against the Vikings. They just played terribly. They were still in the game, but they played terribly and got
That was
punished
in
for it
Minnesota, yeah.
in
Yeah.
Minnesota. And then they drummed Washington last week, which is nothing to really hedge your bets on at the moment because Washington.
In fact,
are
we
awful.
spoke about it, saying we feel no different about it
No,
after the game.
No,
It was like, yeah,
Washington,
whatever.
Washington are that bad right now.
Yeah.
Like that bad.
And
In
that game didn't
particular
look that close
defensively.
either. That's its 3-score game.
What I am hoping for this game is that Eagles offense get going and work it out. The Lions offense continue and we get a good old fashioned Sunday night football shootout. Like last team with the ball sort of wins the game.
I don't know this.
No, I don't see it happening.
I don't
It'll,
think-
it'll most likely be like a 13-10 win.
Yeah,
to
probably.
win one of them again.
Yeah, probably will be.
I think the Lions will win only because I can't see Eagles' running game getting any better. It's been so bad this whole year as a holistic view. It's been really bad,
We've
Yeah.
been better at home. We have been better at home.
but it's still not good. Not good
No,
enough.
no. It's not. I didn't say it was good.
Yeah,
Not say
yeah,
we've been better at home.
Yeah, yeah, technically you're right. It's
Yeah.
dreadful away and slightly.
We've been better at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
The
think
offense is Lane Johnson going to play because
he hasn't been ruled out.
okay.
Jurgens
It will shock
is-
me if he doesn't play.
Jurgens is 50-50,
Yeah.
so
If
he
you-
probably won't
If
play.
you don't have Jurgens and Lane Johnson,
You're done. There's no
the
chance.
pedal switches the other way.
I think we need Johnson is a huge out if he doesn't play. But
Hutchison would have an absolute
So-
field day.
yeah, I personally think this is going to be a low scoring defensive battle. That's what I personally think.
what
The Eagles defense has been playing lights out.
what
Oh,
last-
yeah, Eagles
the
defense
last
is
month.
good, but I can't see them stopping. I can still see the Lions scoring 20 on the Eagles. At the way the Eagles are playing at the moment, I can't see them scoring 20 on the Lions.
I'm going to ask you a question too.
Mm.
Better coach, better quarterback.
That's what I was going to ask.
Who is it? Definitely Dan Campbell, better coach, surely, than Sirianni.
How can you
That's
say
been-
that though?
Because
He's
Sirianni's
been to 2 Super Bowls and won one. What's Dan Campbell done?
He also almost got fired last year. Sirianni
He
is
didn't,
the
he didn't almost
ultimate.
get fired last year. That is
Sorry,
complete
did they not?
hyperbole.
No, the year
be-
before.
The year
Yeah,
before,
sorry.
yes,
Yeah.
not last.
Sorry,
year.
last year they won the Super Bowl. He didn't get he got
Yeah.
extended. But the year before, he almost got fired.
Who's
He is a coordinator
who's a better? Go to PFF, please, Tom. And who's rated better?
in coaches.
In coaching.
Hurts or
I
Oh,
Goff.
Goff.
I think
We know
it wa-
Goff's a better quarterback.
I think it was Hurts was rated better.
we're gonna have a look. I don't know.
But who do you think's better?
I think Hurts is a better quarterback than Goff, and I think Sirianni is a better coach.
You think Sirianni's a better coach
Yes,
than Dan Campbell?
he is. He's got more wins. He's got the runs on the board, and he's got Super Bowl wins. Go to the winning percentage, mate. Go to the games won.
I'm asking you to take away all statistics
How?
and talk.
Okay, so what am I supposed to base it on then?
Well, you take away statistics when we talk about Jalen fucking Hurts. Why can't you take it away for Sirianni?
No, I'm not. I'm not taking away statistics. Number 8. There you go.
No, mate, where's Goff?
Behind Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, number 8 behind Marcus Mariota. So you're saying that based on what your argument,
There he is. Number 8. Beautiful.
Mariota's a better quarterback than Hurts?
According to those numbers.
Is Jalen Hurts a better quarterback than number 19, Lamar Jackson? Crickets. Crickets.
Seriously.
He's got more. He's got
Sure.
more. He's got more Super Bowl rings.
No,
than him.
I don't even. You can argue Hurts is a better quarterback than Goff. I couldn't.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I don't care about any of that. I'm just fucking having a laugh.
Sirianni is not a better coach than Dan Campbell. He is a coordinator merchant. these only successful years is when his coordinators are so good that then they go off and get coaching jobs. Then the new ones come in, they fuck up. He almost gets fired. He fires both and brings in Fangio and Kellen Moore. They have a great year. Kellen Moore gets a head coaching job from it.
Okay.
And then this year, the offense is shit because the coordinator's apparently shit.
Okay.
If he's the greatest head coach, and if he's a better head coach, Dan Campbell lost both coordinators and the offense got better. He lost the golden boy in
We know who's got the
Johnson.
biggest nuts. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, no, Sirianni has massive nuts. Him going for it on 4th down last week. And I'm actually
Stupid.
going to be one of the only people to not shit on him because if Dan Campbell does that, we go fucking awesome. It was that Hurts
The
and
play-
AJ Brown fucked up and ran the wrong play on purpose for the second time this season.
What
Do
do
you
you
know
mean
that?
they don't want to play?
So for the second time this season, they changed the play to throw a deep ball where they just wanted to throw it short and get the first down,
Right.
which was actually on if Hurts just threw it
To
to
who?
to Smith.
Yeah.
And Goddard was on too. Goddard was
Right.
open
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Okay.
So he had it and he threw it deep, and that wasn't even the route. AJ Brown changed his route to a deep ball, and they did it together. And I can't remember which play they did earlier.
Did he give him
this season.
Did he give him the go signal?
No, they just changed it. They just said they changed it in the huddle. They just said,
Okay.
"I'm going to throw it deep to you,"
Okay.
and that's why Sirianni was so fucking pissed off about it.
Right.
Like I said, I can't shit on Sirianni. He basically said, "I'm winning the fucking game now."
Yeah, I don't mind that. The
The
play,
call
the
was
play
terrible.
was terrible.
And
To
apparently
take the
that was
big
all
shot.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Apparently that was Hurts and
Okay.
AJ Brown
Okay.
because he
I
wanted
didn't know
AJ
that.
Brown to feel important.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think Eagles. If this game was in Detroit,
You
in the-
take Detroit, yeah.
if it was in Detroit in the dome,
Yeah.
we lose by 2 scores. In Philly, outside, we win close.
That is a fair point. Goff is
we win
there
close.
there is 2 different quarterbacks
That's-
with
the
Goff
re-
outside.
The rest is all bullshit. The rest is all just me having a laugh with you cunts. The real answer is that in the dome, the Lions win by 10 points.
Yeah.
In the cold outside, we win by 3 points.
I'm with you. I'm taking 20.
That's probably
what
that's
it
pretty
is.
fair.
Yeah,
That's pretty
the
fair.
real-
I think
I'm
though,
going 20 to 14. Eagles.
That's the real analysis.
I
right
think
there.
though, if the Eagles play like they did against last week against the Packers, the Lions are a better team than the
No,
Packers.
the Packers have a good defense. Stop shitting on
No, I'm not saying
They're-
that they're a bad team. I'm just saying that the way the Lions can score, if the Eagles play like they did last week offensively,
they're a much better offense.
The
they'll
Lions-
be able to put more points.
Don't
The
forget,
Lions have not faced a defense like this the way the Eagles defense is playing, and Phillips is a huge
he's a
addition.
massive.
He sets the edge so hard. He
Yeah.
can pass.
It's going to be a
rush.
great game.
He won us that game last week.
Absolutely,
I
he
cannot
did.
believe
He's already
no
he's
one-
already paid for himself. Or
He
just with that
You
one.
absolutely
win.
realize in like 10 years' time, it's going to come out that Howie had some sort of insider trader going.
No, it's
the-
going to come out that he's a Sith Lord.
That's what
That's what it's going to be.
That guy on TikTok
no,
who does them is
He's so.
he basically plays
Darth-
Howie as a
Darth
Darth Howie.
Yeah.
And Jalen
Howie-
Thorst will come in and be like, "What do you mean I'm playing for the Eagles now?" He's like, "Shh, my son."
when and like I'm not taking the piss, but like when good teams fall, and it's an inevitable. When the Eagles do fall, and Howie eventually loses his job, he's just going to go missing because Satan's going to grab him by the fucking ankles. He's
Yeah.
like, "You're paying your
Drag him
debt,
down.
cunt."
Yeah.
Boop.
That's right.
See you later.
No, he'll just take his
So-
original job back as Satan.
You sold your soul, buddy. You're done. Off you go.
You know what Tommy's one that Howie is Satan. All right.
Just before we go into the next lot of games, because we're going to sort of quick
Oh,
fire
fuck, I
them.
forgot about the shit games.
Yeah, big talker. What do
Well,
you got?
So
Well-
sorry, who you guys picking? Who are we picking?
I said Eagles 20 to 14.
I had Lions 20-14.
Okay, cool.
We'll just run through this alignment that I put
Oh,
together.
this is actually sick.
Oh, this is funny. Yeah. let's
Yeah,
do it.
so it's
That's awesome.
it's a bit something different. So I sort of pulled together what the league would look like if it was geographically sort of how the league can look, and finding out what we
So
found
if
out.
it was closest by geography,
Yeah, geography,
Indianapolis.
and so
Can you duplicate it and put it on the big screen for us?
yeah, sure. I'll pull it across.
Tommy knows what's what.
So actually,
Boy.
before we do that, I'll make it so
Boy.
everyone can
I
still
said,
see
yeah, boy.
What you called
I'm
him?
hyping him up, man.
your beautiful faces.
No one wants to see our
Yeah, hide our
shit
beautiful
faces.
faces. It's the only downfall of the podcast.
From the
is our
neck, from
three
the neck
faces.
down, I'm not too bad. Like, but yeah,
There's fucking
neck up,
nothing in your
You're
head though.
mildly,
Neck up is-
mildly jacked.
Mildly.
Mild.
Okay,
What
so
let you down is the quads.
Sorry,
So-
he's
we'll
lost the
compare
plot
profile
over the Eagles. He's lost the plot over the fucking Chiefs. You got to really get him.
I don't want to upset him. He's already had a hard day.
Well, speaking of the Chiefs,
Yeah.
they are now moving across into the NFC in the NFC West with Seattle staying with the Broncos and San Francisco 49ers.
Well, the West doesn't really change too much, does it? It's still
Nah.
a fucking bloodbath.
And then the NFC East, we've got the Raiders, Cardinals, Chargers, and Rams.
Yep.
And then the South is
why
the-
is Arizona the East?
Because that's the closest team.
yeah, that's just
Yeah,
they're
because
literally
they're
the
right
middle
next to
point of
LA, and
America.
then-
yeah.
Looks like a floppy penis going to pick up Arizona.
How is the two LA teams in the East? I don't
Because
get that.
it's all by geography. It's just the 4 closest teams on
Yeah,
geography.
but they're in
Because-
LA, dude, which is on the West Coast.
but also the South, but it's
Oh,
the
Yeah,
way
you're
It's
right.
like
I know
Oakland
what you
on the
mean. I know
West
what you
Coast.
mean.
but
Yeah.
also the South is the South and the North
Yeah.
is this is just for pretend, George. This is not actually
Yeah,
gonna
you
happen.
got. Yeah, you're right. They should have become.
You should have
technically-
done the
Well, they're
West.
they're all the East. Yeah, this NFC.
This is what I'm saying. They're not this. You could, if you want to change it, it would probably become like the conferences again, like the NBA would be.
Yeah, you'd have like.
They'd be
They
the
would be the
Pacific
East.
Northwest and all that sort
Yeah.
of stuff. So this is just for namesake.
I know
So-
what George is saying though. that
Oh,
the East and West
I
should
completely
swap over.
understand.
Yeah.
But the Dallas Cowboys with the Bucks, the Saints, and the Texans.
Cowboys
moving
okay.
may
on.
be able to win that division.
Nah, you still lose to the.
And then behind your
actually, you're
beautiful-
still the third team. Still.
Shut up.
Pretty fair, actually.
probably have the worst defense in that.
It is
conference
fair.
as well.
Definitely
Oh
the
yeah, you
worst
still got the
defense.
worst defense with the
by,
Saints.
by a long shot. The Saints are like the 20th best defense.
No,
Not that bad at
Saints are
all.
sneaky okay.
And then
Oh,
the North
Probably got the
behind
third
your
best quarterback
faces is the Detroit Lions with the Green Bay Packers, the Vikings, and the Browns.
Yep.
So the Browns are still going to be at the bottom of the heap.
The Bears are loving life now, aren't they?
Yeah, well,
The Bears-
the
they're
Bears are
probably
now
the
in the
best
AFC with the Colts, the Bengals, and the Titans. And then the AFC East, we've got the Ravens and the Eagles, which would just add to the fuel more. And then the Jets and the Commanders.
Very
and then-
good.
The South again's a wash. Don't worry about that.
And then, yeah,
Awful.
Panthers, Jags. That I looked at that and I was like, how can I pull this together? But
Dolphins that win the
literally,
South this
no
year.
the
one-
Panthers.
no one
Fuck
is in
the
the
Panthers.
same
I'm off
area as those guys.
They've
And
broken
then,
my heart.
then the North, you've got the Patriots, the Bills, the Steelers, and the Giants.
That would be a fun division.
would be-
Yeah, that would be a good
A
division.
bunch of New York teams that fucking hate each other. Well,
And then the Steelers.
The Bills aren't really New York.
And just for another laugh, if we're taking all these standings and putting them together, this
Oh
is
my
what
God.
the playoffs would look like currently.
Seattle #1.
So the Seattle Seahawks would be the number 1 seed. And
Eagles lose to your Patriots. You're having.
so this
absolute
is also just
about
about
this.
the higher seeding. And then at the end of the day, I thought the Jags are never going to beat the Bills in the divisional game. So I put the Bills forward against the Patriots, which would be a sick game. Seahawks against the Broncos would be sick. And then your Super Bowl would be the Seahawks versus the Patriots.
Yeah, that might be the Super Bowl anyway.
And that's what I mean. At the end of the day,
It definitely won't be. I'm joking.
but teams that got through,
Patriots have no chance of getting there.
the Steelers got through, and the Bears are there. So it's just an interesting thing that if the league wanted to go geographically,
Which
it
they
would,
never will.
which they never will. But I think it would make some very interesting conferences where it would just change up how the league is presented.
Imagine if the NFL did like fantasy rules where if you won the Super Bowl, you could change one rule, and 1 year they're like, all the teams are by
Realignment.
are realigned
Yeah.
by geographic closeness.
I just like how the AFC South is still dog shit. Just scrap whatever division people are in there. Like whatever people are in that division, however you align it, just scrap it.
Crap.
Just get rid of it.
That's very good from you, Tommy. I
That
like
was
Yeah,
good.
Tommy, well
That
done.
was good.
Yeah, it's just
Like that.
something that it's always like someone that's fairly sort of novice in the NFL world. It's just
like George.
it's just such a weird
Yeah, you're right.
concept
I
sometimes
absolutely
of
know nothing.
It was there. I took it.
why teams play each other and
That's
even
cool.
even the way you explain like 2 LA teams could never be in the same conference because
Well, they wouldn't do it because it just wouldn't be financially the right move,
No.
which is, let's be
Yeah.
honest, what the NFL
That's what it's all
roll
about.
on.
It's
Yeah.
money.
and they'd have to share a
100%.
stadium and all that sort of stuff. Like
Yeah.
that anyway.
Money,
Yeah,
money,
exactly.
money.
So after all that, let's jump into
Let's do the quick fire ones. We've got Washington at the Dolphins.
All right,
I'm taking the
Gongers straight
Dolphins.
away. Next one.
I'm taking Dolphins by like 30. They're going to drum them.
Dolphins,
Oh,
I think
in-
McCarthy's still Mike
McDonald.
McDaniel's he's still got the locker room. I think he's
Yeah, yeah.
I think they're going to play hard. They're
He
gonna win this
definitely does. If they roll out with the Bills, absolutely.
game. I agree.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who doesn't have the locker room is Dan Quinn.
Nah, he's in strife.
Hmm.
This is the Dan Quinn rule, though. He starts hot. It was the same with the Cowboys. The defense all loved him, and then by year 3, it was like, oh, I don't fucking like this guy. And then year 4, it was like, all right, see you later.
See you, bro.
Yep. Tua looks good as well.
Yeah, Tua's play. He's so hot and cold. But when he plays well, he plays well. All right, next game.
They'll definitely win that.
Panthers at Falcons. Give me Falcons just because they've played well the last few weeks. I don't care. They're both crap. And Scotty, what's your opinion on the Falcons?
They might win this one, actually.
Jeez. You're
No,
right
no,
off the
only,
Panthers.
do you know why? Because the Panthers drilled them 30-0. And I think that
Revenge game.
they might just come out a little bit hurt about that.
Yeah.
And the Panthers is a little bit inconsistent. So
Imagine beating Green Bay and then getting drummed by the Saints.
Is Bryce Young good?
No,
No.
No.
he's not good.
Nah.
I think week 2, I finally put the line through him.
I think I gave him to
You
when
guys were
they-
about a year too late.
But they're gonna stick with
beat
him, I think.
They should stick with him next year.
Yeah.
It's their best chance. Like, he's not good right now. I still think he still has promise in somewhat, but I'm like, it's very. Who would you prefer, him or Fields?
I was about to say, who would you prefer, him or Murray?
Him.
Murray.
Well, you said this is the world they're playing in. They're both starters in the NFL.
Him or Mac Jones?
Mac Jones in the right system.
Yeah, Mac Jones if he's got Shanahan. Yeah.
Oh,
Either way, I'm taking Falcons. Georgie boy. who you got?
They'll split the division games. Falcons.
Falcons. All right, next game.
nah, fuck the Falcons. They're fucking shit. I'm on Panthers. Let's go.
We've got
What's their thing? What do they say?
who dat? Oh no, that's Bengals.
Nah, yeah.
What?
Pound the rock.
Is that what they say?
I think so.
Right.
That sounds real gay. Anyway. Let's get going.
Very gay.
Yeah.
Oh, not as gay. Go Birds.
Go Birds is the perfect thing.
That's because their fans can't spell
Hey.
Philadelphia.
Whenever I can't tell
Because
Philadelphia.
there's only one team that is a bird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whenever you need to just end an argument,
Bro,
whether you've been
it's
beaten,
the ultimate
whether
full
you've
stop.
got no response or
That's
anything,
really not.
you either attack the other person's team immediately or say Go Birds.
Go Birds.
That's it. I do it at work now. I'm like, Go Birds.
Or lift more than me. That's the other one.
Yeah, no, that ends arguments. Bro. I'm telling you
It's
now.
Benchmore.
Yeah, bench. You got to be
Sorry.
very specific because
Because he's he's can't help it. All right, no. All right, we got Bengals at the Steelers. Last time Bengals beat them, if that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Bengals
yeah.
beat them in that
in Cincy.
huge game.
that shootout.
I
The
don't
old
think it's
man
gonna
ball.
I think Pittsburgh are going to win this.
Yeah,
game.
they'll split. They'll split the
Yeah, I
division.
think Pittsburgh will win.
I might throw a little bit more money on Joe Flacco again. Come
Yeah.
on, old man Flacco.
Oh, I would love it. I want Pittsburgh to fall.
I want
Why?
the Bengals
Why?
to win as
Because
well.
They just fucking annoy me. They win the first few games. All their fans start lipping off.
Yeah.
Everyone starts carrying on. Oh, we're gonna win the division. And then just quietly, here comes Baltimore, just clamping up. I just think Pittsburgh.
Oh,
will
5-1 last year as well.
And also Pittsburgh need to be
5-1 this
500. It's just what they do.
They're
Yeah.
5-1, and then they put Russ in. That was what happened.
I just think Pittsburgh will win this game. I'd be wrapped if the Bengals did, though.
Okay.
Fuck.
They'll
Pittsburgh.
split. Steelers will win.
Texans at Titans. Texans. How do you bet on the Titans?
The
Ever?
Titans may not score a point.
Yeah.
They didn't last time they played each other.
Is it Huntley still?
No.
Davis
Mills, nah.
Davis Mills
I
will
thought
score.
I saw Stroud was out, but you guys are saying
He is he's got concussion. He's,
Yeah.
out.
I thought he was out. Yeah, I thought he was
back.
out.
I thought, anyway, okay.
No.
So Mills.
he's in protocol.
Davis Mills will be able to score enough points to beat the Titans for sure.
Titans are
With
terrible.
that defense.
If
With the
Texans
defense.
lose to the Titans, just pack up your bags and go home for the rest of the season. There's no point.
Yeah.
Like, they shouldn't score a point against them.
The
Agree.
Titans should just pack up their bags. What's the point? Just go to the GFL or something.
Yeah, like I agree. Hand in your license. Like
They'd
the Jets.
probably lose there. All right, next team. Packers at the Giants. George, you've got a bit of a take on this game.
This-
Did you think it's different?
This is a danger game for Green Bay.
It's a danger game, yes.
Well, you say danger game of the podcast, but you said that New York will beat them comfortably.
Can you let me finish, man?
But before you
Stop.
start your point, we just got a comment I need to read out. Billy Wilson is my mic still coming through? Is that my hand?
Yeah, you're fine.
Billy Wilson has said, "Is the camera in 0.5? George looks very small."
Bro,
I know it's rich.
bro,
Pots and kettles.
that is absolutely so rich coming from you. You are 3 inches away from being legally declared a midget for starters. Secondly, you need 4 phone books to stand on to look at me in the eye when you say that. All right.
All right.
And thirdly, I bench more than you.
Giants.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Thank you, Scott. This is a danger game for Green Bay.
Yep.
They are
What was that?
on a 2. They're on a,
Headshot.
I don't know what that was.
He just played the
You just played the Fortnite dead sound because you just murdered Billy.
Hey, Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail, man.
Oh,
Ask Brock
fucking
Jones.
hell. That was
Alright,
very
continue.
funny.
Shout out, Brock
That
Jones.
was very good.
I don't know what that sound is.
Oh.
I've never heard it before.
Yeah, go on, go.
I'll teach you afterwards.
Yeah.
Green Bay on a 2-game skid.
Yep.
Uh,
Get right game.
This new so obviously New York have fired their coach.
Interim coach boom. It's different to the new coach
No,
boom.
different, not a new
It's
coach.
an interim
It's not a new coach.
but it is still a
bump.
boost. It's still a bump.
Interim coach bump.
Yep.
The Jameis Winston starting bump,
No, that's shit.
right?
He's going to throw 4 touchdowns or 5 interceptions. There's no in between.
Like you know the locker room's going to rally around him. You know that for sure because he's the most lovable guy in the NFL. You
That's
can't
very
deny
true.
that. The locker room's going to rally around him because they're under siege. Coach has been fired. All of the above.
Do you know what the difference
This is a danger game for Green Bay. They want to come out, not take this game lightly, not take New York and say, "Oh, their shit will
No, I think
easily
they're gonna
beat
come
them."
out- They're going to come out. And
They
fuck
want to
them.
come out with steam coming out every hole in their body and put them away early. Because if you let them hang around, they could easily lose this game and lose 3 games in a row. Easily.
I think that
Unless Jameis Winston can play corner, linebacker, and safety, it makes no difference.
yeah, and also
Yeah, like you say all
Winston-
that, but Green Bay have not set the world on fire the
Yeah,
last
but
3 weeks.
defensively, they're still
Do
good.
you know why Jackson Dart looks so much better in New York than the other two? Because he could move. This offensive line is probably the worst offensive line in football.
Sure.
And Dart disguised a lot of that by being able to get away.
Yep.
Winston can't. Russell Wilson couldn't.
Nah,
It
no,
is going to be a blood.
no.
This defensive line is one of the best in the NFL with Parsons.
Top
um,
five.
They're a
Top
top
five.
5 defense, there's no doubt about it.
And I think they're going to absolutely.
And they better
come home.
play like it.
I think they
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, the
because-
issues with the Packers aren't the defense.
No,
It's
the offense.
Because
they've
and
been
injury.
out of sync.
well,
yeah.
as I said, if you look at their last 2 games, they've been awful at best.
Also, Giants' Achilles heel on defense. They've got a great pass rush. They can't stop the run.
Can't, and they
And
can't.
they are going, and I would say Green Bay's best chance is feeding Jacobs.
Yeah.
And he looks very good in patches last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they could have complemented him with some competent passing game,
Well, if they just
They
made
could
some
have-
catches, we just
Yeah.
don't know what happened last week.
Absolutely.
like
Yeah.
on paper, obviously Green Bay are a much better team.
yes, I agree.
But what I'm saying is that interim coach bump, Jameis bump, which is a thing.
Yes.
This is a danger game. They want to be
I'm
careful.
telling you, it's a danger game just because of the schedule, but and because of their last 2 weeks. But I'm taking Packers. Packers very comfortable. I think
Yep.
they're going to. If Packers lose this game, then I think they're not winning anything this year. They might
I
be
don't
able to
think,
scrape.
I don't
it.
think
They-
they're winning anything this year. Anyway.
Probably not. But if they lose this game,
Too many
they-
good teams ahead of them.
if they lose this game, they probably won't make the playoffs. And if they do, they'll be sneaking in and they won't. be very
What a Green Bay? There's at least 4 teams in the NFC that are better than them, and there's probably another 3 in the AFC that are better than them, or 4.
yeah,
So they're not winning anything this year.
I don't think they're a
They might.
Super
You
Bowl
can
contender
also-
anymore.
You know, as the season progresses, you can get better and worse, but you can change.
You can change, but I have
Yeah.
nothing.
Like, do you remember
that's
when the
shown
Eagles
me-
were 11-1 were 10-1 that year, and then lost every game, and then got beaten by the Bucks in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? And then
I do.
Sirianni was about to get
I
fired.
do.
So you do remember? Cool.
I remember
I,
that. Because,
I actually have no point off this.
I
just wanted to
remember
bring it
that
up.
because in the year after we won 17 straight games,
And won the
including the
Super
Super Bowl.
That was right. That's the part I remember the
Yeah,
most
that's
too.
what I remember the most.
Yeah, I don't even know what my point was, but teams can get better.
The
Yeah.
gong's coming out if you mention the Eagles again.
Go Birds.
He brought it up, not me. For
Go-
the record,
Go Birds. Packers by 100.
go Birds.
All right. Next game.
Best team in the league, Packers.
San Fran and Cardinals. I'm taking Cardinals. I think they play fucking hard, the Cardinals, and San Fran are just dinged up. I think they will steal this game.
I don't think they'll steal it. I think they'll just win.
Yeah, but I'm saying they'll steal
not-
it.
it's not a
the,
steal.
The Niners.
Purdy's
are-
back.
Purdy's back, so they'll probably be worse offensively because every time we've seen him play with backup guys, he's been terrible.
Can we get an
I
injury
think
report
they've
for the
proven
Cardinals? They were missing a few DBs, and I think it was like Wilson and
I know Johnson's
Johnson.
back. I saw that.
And their linebacker too. So
Wilson's a linebacker. I think he's back as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
the safety that I always forget their safety, and he's
Yeah.
an absolute. He's so
Good, not Buda Baker.
no, the other one. They got another one. He's really good.
He's good. Yeah.
Who do we want? Demarius.
Yes.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay.
Is Wilson and Williams back? The corner Williams.
Jonah Williams is out.
That's actually a win.
Beecham is questionable. Connor is on IR. Hernandez is questionable.
Is that Will Hernandez?
No, it's Aaron. No, it's Will.
I don't know. If, Aaron,
Obviously, it's not Aaron.
No.
Aaron is
Or-
also questionable.
Yeah.
or Keith. Shout out to the spit.
Baron Browning is out. Will Johnson's out. Bam
Oh, Will
Knight
Johnson
is
is out.
questionable.
Oh, Bam Knight, the running back. Yeah.
Yeah, and Zay Jones IR.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so it
Um,
looks like
And Marvin Harrison's on IR as well. He's out.
'cause
Not
he
on
had his-
IR.
He had his appendix. He was an appendix, I think.
Marvin Harrison Jr.'s out.
Yeah, he's out.
Oh, I'm taking. Sorry, I changed my mind. I'm taking Niners.
Yeah, I thought they could have. I
I
thought
was
that-
taking Niners as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. If Marvin Harrison Jr.'s out, I'm taking Niners for sure.
Yeah, I thought they could have overcome a few injuries, but they're obviously putting the Q in the rack at this point. So
So they'd let him go and get his appendix. Oh, he did obviously have to.
He had
well, I think it's
appendicitis.
an emergency
Yeah, cool.
procedure. It's
How
not like
have I not seen that?
I don't know.
It only was yes. It was only yesterday.
No.
Wasn't it?
No.
But my entire social media is nothing but NFL, and I had
Oh,
no
the
idea.
13th. You're right, George.
Yeah, it was like a
Days
week
ago.
ago. It was like a week ago.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm taking Niners.
Yep.
All right, next game. Ravens at Browns. Ravens are getting hot. Ravens by just a shit ton. I think we'll see Shador in this game too. I think Gabriel.
You
is
think
gonna-
he comes in at some point?
I think if it's now getting to the point, I don't believe it's racism. I don't believe it's it. They don't like Shador. That's fine.
Oh, no, the
Stefanski-
coach doesn't want him.
Yeah,
coach doesn't
he is
want
going to have to play him because Dylan Gabriel is that fucking bad. He is
Yeah.
going to have to just see.
He's the
what
worst
got.
rated quarterback in the league at the moment.
He's
That's not
awful.
surprising. He's
He's
awful.
awful. Now he could be good in the future. I don't know. I never rule a guy out this
No,
early.
it's too small.
But as of right now, he sucks, and they are better off seeing what they've got in Shador. And I think that Ravens are going to drum them early in this game, and it's going to be let's throw Shador in there and see what he's got.
if I don't think that the owner would want Shador to go against how this defense is playing.
That's why I think it's such a good move by Stefanski that this
If
defense.
What do you mean?
Stefanski does that,
That's what I mean, if he
he
just throws
may
him
as
in,
well
like,
not
have
go
fun.
back to the car park
Yeah,
because he's
just-
fired.
Just be like, hey Shador, you wanted your opportunity, and from the team that wanted to draft you that you said no to, off you go, kid. Have a good time. But I think Ravens by a whole bunch.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
not
don't worry
close.
about that. This is a foregone conclusion. Don't worry about that. It's
Yeah.
about what the Browns are going to do at quarterback more than anything.
And don't get me wrong, I don't care. I'm refusing to buy into the Shador shit now. I don't care if they put in the six. I'm taking his last name out of it. He's a 5th round pick quarterback, and if he gets an opportunity in this game, it's because Dylan Gabriel's shit. Let's see what he's got. He's starting on a blank slate. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah,
I'm sick of the bullshit around it. So
but
if
that's how it should be, though.
he should get an opportunity because Dylan Gabriel's been that bad. In any other situation, the quarterback who was the 5th round pick rookie probably would have got an opportunity. So I think it's now becoming that Stefanski doesn't like him and they don't want the
Well,
circus
he
around
never
it.
wanted him. He never wanted
Yeah,
to draft
But
him.
he's got no choice now. He has to play him because
No,
Gabriel's
but he
bad.
does have a choice. He can choose not to and just ride with Gabriel like he has all year.
That's terrible. But that's bad coaching, and he will probably lose his job.
I think he knows he's going to get fired anyway. Let's be honest.
Hmm.
He's probably just already got an under the table deal for the Jets, for the Giants.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good signing actually.
Yeah, well, he'd be like, "Hey, I know offense. You've got the quarterback. Look what they've given me over here. Come on,
yeah, that's
get me over here.
You can't sit there
Give
and
me
say that
neighbors. Give me."
his papers aren't, basically signed, or that he knows at the end of the year he's getting his marching papers. Of
He's-
course
But the way that they drafted though, because they stockpiled all these picks. They got the Jags pick. I think they got an extra pick this year as well from a previous
He's
trade.
a good coach, Stefanski. I think he's a good.
I think so as well.
I think he's
tend
a
to-
better coach than Dable.
I think it remains to be seen.
I just think he's done a lot with it. Like, it's not his fault the organization fucked off Baker on him.
It's not
He
his-
liked Baker, apparently.
And it's not his fault that Chubb's legs snapped 3 times.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I
They
do.
were competitive with Chubb.
I've seen better coaches do more with the same amount.
I've also seen better coaches be fired too.
Yeah.
So the
Like
history
Shanahan-
tells us he's going to get fired.
Shanahan's playing with 4 stringers and they're winning games.
Yeah, but you're talking about like a once in a generation coach. He's not comparable.
No, it's probably not.
No,
But
but
either way,
My point is,
it's not
a
going to
better coach could do better. That's
Even
what I'm
Blues
saying.
kept his job for a while.
Very true. Very
Alright.
true. All right,
Yeah.
Gongus. Next game.
Monday Night Lights. Here we go.
Cowboys at Raiders.
Is this a Monday night game?
Yeah.
We discussed this Wednesday.
Oh
on
my
Tuesday.
God, this is a dive.
I'm not taking a shot at George, but I'm
Are you
sure that
doing a
you
bit here, or
tuned
do
out.
you not remember this on Tuesday when you had the exact same reaction to being
Did I?
Like word for word, same outrage. Like, do you actually not remember this?
No, I don't
Is this a
remember
bit?
George's AI.
It's not
George's
me.
AI.
Is someone going to walk in with cameras
I
and be
promise
like,
you, it's not a bit.
gotcha? Like,
I promise you,
you
it's not a
had
bit.
the exact same reaction.
This NFL, you should be embarrassed.
Well, at the start of this, they're 2 big franchises. Do you not remember discussing this?
No,
It's
I
still
don't.
probably the biggest franchises in the world.
Yeah.
That's why they've given them the game. It's in Vegas.
Also, I think by week 10, the NFL should be flexing games.
100%. Couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree with you more.
They should just forget about flexing this game. Just delete it from the schedule completely because it's meaningless. B, it's going to be awful.
I think it will be awful. The only thing I'm looking forward to is Overshawn's back for the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
Not even from it. I don't think he's going to make that big a difference. The defense is terrible, but him being back is just such a big deal for him as a player. And then I want to see how this team comes out after Nealon's passing. I think if
Okay.
this team, they should come out steam out the fucking ears. I also want to see Williams and I want to see Wilson at linebacker. I want to see if these moves are going to look good for the future. That's all I want to see.
I think Williams will be good. He's just a
I
good
think
player.
so too.
All I want to see is Bowers get fed because I took him on the snake in the second round, and I need to
You
win
and-
this week to stay in the.
You and your gay fantasy shit. Seriously.
I just need.
You're a
I
grown
need the
man.
win this week. It's a crucial win.
You're a grown man, bro.
It's a big game this
Fantasy.
week for him. Okay. He needs Bowers.
Have a listen
What?
to him.
Why else would you watch this fucking
You-
tip of a
the
game?
point is you shouldn't. That's what I'm saying. Don't watch it.
Yeah, I'm watching it because now I'm invested because I've got Bowers.
The worst part is I'm going to be forced to watch this because it's Monday Night Football and I always watch Monday Night Football and I hate it.
I'm glad.
Cowboys by 20.
Imagine Joe Buck would be spewing. He's got to do this game.
I'll tell you who won't be. He'll be fucking rock hard under the desk.
Aikman.
Aikman.
Does he hate the Cowboys or like them?
He
now?
likes the Cowboys.
He likes them again. I
He
can't
likes
remember. He went through a phase where he just
And they're
hated
not under the
those
desk. They
guys.
stand up when they do this game.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Everyone gets to see his little. fucking-
Caesar balls.
Okay, that's enough. I'm taking.
Have you
Cowboys-
heard him talk about football? He's the most gutless fucking person.
Who?
Yeah.
Aikman.
What, you?
Why? I like Troy. Why do you like? Why
Nah,
do you like Troy?
he pissed me off last week. I can't remember what game
He
it was.
has
It was
not
during
had,
the game.
and I said this in our group chat. He has not had an original thought in his fucking life.
He's been hitting the head a lot, man. Leave him alone.
It might have done him some good.
Actually, he was hitting the head a lot. The NFL in the 90s was no.
He's a wild-
There was no cakewalk.
It's a wild-
Yeah,
West,
look,
man.
and he was a good quarterback. I'm
He
not
was,
shitting on
he
him. He
was.
was a good quarterback. He's just a
No,
terrible
I
announcer.
don't love. I don't hate him like you do as a commentator, but he annoys me. Everything he says. I'm just like
No,
It's
I
Oh,
like
do you
so-
know
milk toast and boring.
do you
Like,
know the best thing about sorry, I'm going to backtrack, the Seattle and Rams game?
Mm.
Greg Olson.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Olsey. He's number one. They
He's-
fucked up.
he's
They
the
fucked up with
goat.
Brady. I know
Yeah.
they had to, but Olsen's
He's the
number one.
GOAT.
No, Olsen's good.
Romo and Olsen, outstanding. All right, I'm
Yeah,
taking
Romo's
Raiders.
okay.
I'm taking
I like
Cowboys. Who you taking?
Cowboys, man. Raiders suck. Raiders.
We all lose.
Yeah, true. The real
Yeah,
losers
the
football.
loser is football.
All right, that is it for us this week. Show back to Wednesday night this week because
Apologies.
Scotty's got school.
Yeah, apologies.
Fucking
Hey.
nerd.
Nerd.
How
Yep.
dare you progress yourself into
I
the
know,
future, you piece of shit.
Self improvements for losers.
Shout out to the Sporting Globe
It is.
Turnside Park.
I just do it to get out of the house, to be honest.
I'm going to clip that and send it to Bianca.
She
Um,
knows.
Download the app, change the sponsorship to the Vault Studio NFL podcast. Get in there, buy a meal. It all goes towards helping us. Shout out to Dave and Eloise down there. Unreal you
Amen.
and unreal support from the last few years. So we really
Amen.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Tommy on the ones and twos.
Yep.
He's been pulled from pillar to post tonight, the poor bugger.
Why? He's
Just-
been dominating as usual.
Yeah, no, he doesn't miss a beat. That's why I'm giving him a shout out.
No, the issue was us not staying anywhere near the schedule we
Yeah.
needed to.
Don't worry about us. We're all
Don't
over
worry.
this.
We're
Hey,
wheeling and dealing.
Tommy, don't worry about us, man. All right,
Yeah.
my luck.
The talent don't need to do any of the work.
All right, we'll see you Wednesday. Peace out.
Peace.
Ciao.
Go Birds.